Alright, I'm at the Advanced Auto Parts store, and we are getting PBC thermometers. Thermometer and clock. Now they're $11.99 a piece. So going from my experience last year, I'm going to get two. And I think that's pretty cool. Tail blaze. Yeah, that's pretty cool. LED lights. They got all kinds of neat shit, don't they? Check all this shit out. Blue LED driving lights. Doesn't say how much wattage they draw. That's a problem. We'll deal with lights another day. Today we're here to get thermometers. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Haven't seen you for a while, huh?
I know, I switched to commercial, so I'm in the back most of the time.
Oh, did you got commercial?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
$55.66.
Thanks. Yeah. I'll be back up. We'll talk later. Alrighty. So we got the thermometers. And then in a little bit I'm going to show you how the NT8 preferred method is of sticking them. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's going to rain tonight and get friggin' cold. And I got the next 2 days off, so I'm not in a big hurry to get this video posted. Yeah. But I also got to make a beer run. You know, we're not doing exotic beers today. We're just gonna do the 30-pack Keystone Light and then head down to the Knuckle. Because the Knuckle's how we rumble. Alright, NT8. We're installing a thermometer. There it is right there. Temperature in, temperature out. That's way more accurate. And now keep in mind, Bill Ma, the science guy here, always puts his over the top of the radiator. That's why you use one of these with the thermometer doohickey temperature thing. So it's going to come out here onto the front fender, probably about here. and I'm going to stick it there. That way it's way out in front of the radiator, shouldn't be any heat coming off it. This is what I've done the last couple of years, guys, because I need my temperature gauge to go with me, because when I leave in the morning I don't have a temperature gauge at work. So I was going to do the cell phone thing, but Chuck and I pretty much nixed it, because if you live out in the rural area, there's no way to tell what temperature you're getting. So that's the deal. I'll be back. Got to undo this wire and run it down there. Now, if you're going to do it the NT8 way, you use rubbing alcohol, and you rub the rubbing alcohol on your placement center. And you dry it off. And then you let it air dry. Now, the big thing is when you stick this, you have to give it enough room, because that fender is going to go back and forth. This thing stays centered. It doesn't move. So, I'll be back here in a minute when I go to stick it. Or after I stick it, I should say. Now, since I'm such a stud and I've done this for 3 years with the same type of setup, we're going to use Sensor Safe Blue RTV silicone gasket maker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that all the way around this temperature sensor. And that'll keep any moisture from getting in there to the sticky back tape. So theoretically it should hold. Be back. Alright, now we got it pasted on there with the silicone sealant. It's going to hold it in place. And I went up the wire, give it some added strength, and I've got it running up through here. It's going to be plenty of turn radius. And with all the extra wire, I've got that wrapped up right here. And then it's got and it's not dark enough. So what it'll be is NT8 starting mileage 19051.1, temperature 57.8, and that'll be the beginning temperature and beginning mileage. Then you'll go right down the road and you'll come back when you get to your destination, or however you want to do it. Then you're going to say ending mileage 19051.1, or whatever it reads, however many miles you go. I don't need your ending temperature, because I'm just going to take your beginning temperature. We're going back to the basics. That's how it's going to be. Worst case, I've got my handy dandy LED light, and that's where I'll get my mileage with that light, and I can also get my temperature right here with this. And this clamps right on. Yep, got to turn it the other way. This clamps right on here, and I flip it down, and it's already been through several rainstorms, and it's been working pretty good. So that's how NT8 does it. I can't mount it to a box. Radiator's over here. The coolant bottle's over here, and the exhaust pipe's over here. So maybe I could have gone here and then it wouldn't move, but this is what I've done in the past. It seemed to work fairly decent. And then on top of that, I will probably carry a backup thermometer, which you've all seen. I'll carry that somewhere. Away from the heat. You can't mount it to the rear because you've got an exhaust pipe over here, or maybe on your bike it's over here, or maybe on your bike you've got dual exhaust. So if I mount it to the top of the box, it's going to heat's going to radiate, it's going to get hot, you're not going to get a decent temperature. But these boxes will be coming off as soon as I see that the good snow is coming. And I'll go back to the top bag and the 2 side bags, and the front boxes will come off, and front bags will latch onto the bars. So I just wanted to show you my setup. Yours will probably be different, and you buy these digitals, expect problems with them. Don't buy just one, because I'm telling you, I had quite a few fails last year and had to go out and I think I went through 4 thermometers last year. Everybody else will tell you to get the mercury ones. Where are you going to put a mercury thermometer on a bike where it's going to stay cold? I don't know. And my cameras don't pick up real close temperatures on a mercury thermometer like old school, because I'll get this close and then you won't be able to see it. Like that's blurry right there. So that's my take. That's how I do it. You don't have to do it this way. Just letting you know. NT8 at the knuckle. And the knuckle's got work. And I'm on my days off. So, later. Talk to you later.